I'm really at a loss with her because it's been going on for 5 years, and I just want to. And when she's sweet, she's so highly sensitive. She has a heart of gold. But boy, when she gets mad, she's violent and verbally abusive, horribly. I mean, she's got a tongue like a razor blade, is what I would call it.
Yeah, I really hear your frustration, and I get that. And a couple of thoughts that just come to mind right away is, number one, it's been my experience with my children that the fantasy that I had for how their life was going to go wasn't necessarily the reality of what was happening. So I had to acknowledge that each of my kids came into this world kind of for their own journey and to resolve whatever issues they needed to resolve to find themselves. And as a parent, we do the best we can to coach and guide them through that without losing ourselves in the process. And so sometimes kids pick or choose or come in with these difficulties. And when they're highly sensitive, which more and more kids, we're acknowledging more and more that we have this ability to pick up on other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And when we do, we often take them on as our own. And for kids, this can be really difficult as they try to process it, and it can be too much. And so anger is often a result of not having any control, not knowing what to do with all these thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And then as a parent, you don't know either, because nobody's ever taught you that even some of those thoughts, feelings, and emotions aren't yours. And when you can acknowledge they aren't yours, you can release and let go of them. There's many different techniques of being able to do that. The other key thing here is acknowledging where your child's at rather than fighting it. So the one thing that you can begin to step into is, this is what I know about my child. I don't know if I can change it. I don't know if they can change it. I don't know if they're willing to change it. But this is what I know. And what is this triggering in me that I can work on? So how you respond to anger and the fear that comes up, how can you resolve that? How can you be in a place where you're not afraid? Because what kids often do is they challenge you because they want you to step into more of what your power is. And so they keep throwing the ice on you. They keep yelling at you. They keep escalating the energy to get you to show up. Not in a defensive, conflictive way, but in the power that you truly be. But when it's triggering you to be afraid, then they get that and they then have power over you. And not a great place for families. So again, there's tools to work through that. But coming to these awarenesses, I think, can be really helpful.